quite the hot mess that Florida was back in 2000, but there are serious questions tonight about a much-followed primary race this past week in New York. And frankly, on Wednesday, we thought it was done deal, was all over. I'm talking about the primary that we saw in the 13th district, primarily in Harlem and some parts of the Bronx. Well, Tuesday, like everybody else, he resumed the race back in the bag for the 41-year incumbent Charlie Rangel. Big win for Rangel, the first since his censure in Congress in 2010. Well, tonight, his win over State Senator Adriana Espaillat far less clear. Even though the race was called for Rangel, and in fact there was even a concession for Espaillat, the difference between the candidates today is down to 802 votes, and there are reportedly more than 3,000 paper ballots still to be counted. Lingering questions about whether voters turned away from some polling spots now or given even bad information as they went to the polls to vote in the first place. Espaillat, he has obviously rescinded that concession, and he's bringing those questions to the Superior Court judge today, and to, in his words, make sure every vote and every voter is counted. All right, Dominic, you made some phone calls on this. What's going on here?
A hot mess. That's the best way to put it. I talked to a few advisors close to Congressman Charles Rangel. The public line is that they are optimistic, that everything is fine. But when I pressed them off the record for a comment, they said that they are greatly concerned. The congressman has gone from, and there's no need to panic yet if you're a supporter of Rangel, but it is eyebrow raising. His lead, Congressman Rangel's, has gone from 2,300, as you said, Richard, down to about 802. Now, there are still about 2,000 ballots, roughly, give or take, left to be counted. We are told from the Board of Elections they believed, unless there's a court challenge that stops it, that's going to happen on Thursday. Now, Mr. Espaillat would have to win most of those.
Give me the magic number. Where do we got to get to, Dominic, till they have to do a recount?
Well, if he comes within, I believe it's a half a percentage point of Congressman Rangel, then there's an official recount and everything is done all over. But the courts could decide anything at this point. I mean, if he gets close enough.
All these other charges. It sounds like something fishy was going on.
Mr. Espaillat, yes, Mr. Espaillat is claiming, again, as you said, he has pulled back his concession speech. Sounds like Al Gore, right?
You know what? He hasn't charged voter. He's been
yes, he has.
He has charged.
That's what I was about to say. Let me just get this out.
The race got stolen from
let me just get this out. And I know I'm monopolizing the time, for which I apologize. He is charged as of this afternoon.
Go ahead, yes.
Voter suppression in the Latino community, and he claims even family members of his were turned away from voting. So he is alleging voter suppression.
But hold on. I thought there was no voter fraud. Didn't we have a discussion 2 Mondays ago about the insignificance of voter fraud?
That it didn't exist? You're a wise ass. All right.
Yeah, but am I right?